Hello.
Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. It is September 24th. Thanks for joining us for Live with Lee and Hayley. What's up, dude?
Well, I had a fantastic weekend just in front of my television watching sporting events. We'll talk about one of those in a moment, but then Tiger Woods, he wins. How about that? I knew he was going to.
I know.
I told you people.
Everybody has been saying he's coming back. He's coming back. Well, now he has.
No, he wouldn't. Everybody's saying he can't come back. He's too old. He's washed up. I knew he wasn't. I knew he wasn't.
Okay. Lee was right, everyone. Lee was right.
Thank you.
Yeah, great weekend in sports. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that in a moment. Anything else you got going on? Well, any news?
No, you?
No, not really.
Okay.
All right, we're all caught up.
Well, that's exciting.
We both had great weekends.
What an exciting life we
I
live.
literally did nothing this weekend, and it was so
You need to do that on
wonderful.
occasion.
Yes, I feel like I've had a very busy.
Did you host something, though, Friday night?
Friday night, I emceed the Dress for Success event here in Lexington. It's the Recycle the Runway. It's a fashion show, and it benefits Dress for Success, which helps women in need trying to get in the workforce, provides them with clothing, but also like job training and stuff. It's an amazing organization. So, yeah, I emceed their event Friday night. It was awesome. It was really, really fun.
I help an organization for men called Dress for Sex.
Dress for Sex. You didn't feel confident going into that joke, did you? You really wanted to drop out of it.
Yeah, you know what? What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying.
So what is the attire?
Well, it's a whole ensemble.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a lot of
Good. Good. Do you have any clients?
Polyester.
Ooh, flame retardant.
Yeah. All right. So what are we doing on the show today? Why don't you tell these people?
Okay, so coming up on the show today, we are taking you inside one of Lexington's newest restaurants. It's Sedona Tap House.
Yeah, we love that place.
We do. You've probably seen it. It's kind of up on the hill, up on Harrodsburg Road, down in Palomar Center. They just opened, and we went in.
Great.
It does. The inside, the outside, it's a gorgeous restaurant. So we're going to show you a little bit of what they have to offer, because we always like to keep you up to date on new things in the city. Also, we're talking about beauty products. Your favorite thing.
Thank God.
Thank God. Lee's had a lot of questions about this.
And I need a lot of help.
No, I am so excited. We love supporting Kentucky Proud products.
Of course we do.
And we have a company on today called Maggie Mae's Naturals, made right here in Kentucky. They have every kind of natural beauty product you could want.
Now, is
men
it true
and women.
that you wear a deodorant that's made from natural substances?
Yes.
Which?
Does it work? What? It works? It works.
Okay.
Why don't you go back to your
you think
nonprofit
so.
that's really just
Listen, there's a lot of guys that need help.
Do they? From you.
Well, no, not from me.
Not from you. No. Yeah, so anyway, we have this company on today. It will be fun. They've got lots of great products, and they actually sent me some a while back to try out, and I've loved them. I've used their natural deodorant.
Have you?
I really like it.
Well, I need to thank them personally.
I went to a hot yoga class while wearing it, and afterwards, well, I got pretty sweaty, but I was still like,
and you felt good about it.
Felt good about it. Okay. So anyway, so we have them on today.
Well, that's a ringing endorsement.
It is, it is. But yeah, so that's what we got coming up today. Want to do the hot topics?
Yeah, let's roll it.
Hot topics. Tigers back. UK football is ranked. What's going on in the world?
I don't know.
UK remains undefeated. They beat Mississippi State on Saturday night at Kroger Field, 28-7. On another note, UK has picked up another pledge. On Sunday, defensive back Brandon Eccles announced he is picking Kentucky. And yes, Kentucky is now ranked 17th in the AP poll. That is awesome. This was a crazy game. It was so exciting.
I was talking
to watch.
about this earlier with our friends we were visiting from Samaritan's Purse, you know.
Big UK fans.
Yeah, and well, because they were beneficiaries for such a long time.
Yes.
Samaritan's Purse was the only thing Kentucky had going for it. But it's what we've had victories in the past. They were far and few between, but occasionally we would have some. But this is not what's happening here. We're punishing and just whipping people. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
We just manhandled Florida. We pushed the supposed one of the toughest teams in the West and just beat them like a dog. I don't know what's going on, but I love it.
I love it too. I think that's what's so remarkable about this. I love this guy. He is
got a lot of airtime.
Animal. Also, didn't you say you saw Bill Mack in the stands on TV? Did you see him?
And then he was wearing his LEX 18 cap.
That's right. Always repping.
Representing.
Always repping. But yeah, I think that's what's so crazy about this. It's not like Kentucky just eked out a win here. They slammed them, and that's what's so awesome.
They couldn't contain Josh Allen. Yeah. You can't stop Benny Snell. Even when you dedicate an entire package to stopping
that was my favorite moment of the whole game. When
Benny
he came
comes in, they sent a whole nother squad to try to stop him, and they couldn't, even though everybody in the stadium knew what he was going to do.
Did you see what he tweeted after the game?
Oh, it was great.
It was hilarious. He was carrying a little bulldog, a Mississippi State bulldog, and said, like, I speak facts, which is what he said in that post-game interview.
And he does.
So
but just keep sniping at him. I love it.
I'm so excited for Kentucky. This is awesome. But I'm not excited for what this potentially means for our bet for the Tennessee-Kentucky game. Because Tennessee did not win on Saturday.
They lost to the team we smoked at their place.
Yes.
At Neyland Stadium.
Yes. So
it wasn't good.
So why don't we just call off the bet this year? Why don't we just not do it?
We're going to really find something to wager. It's going to be a lot of fun for me.
I know, because whatever it is, I'm going to have to do. So
you still have an outside chance. It's going to be down there in Knoxville.
I know, that's true. And I'm going to go to the game, so then I will just really be able to man, it's not going to be good. Okay. Okay, so some interesting political happenings in the state of Arizona.
Have you seen it?
No, I've
not seen the ad?
No.
Well, 6 of Congressman Paul Gosar's siblings appear in a TV ad for his opponent, Dr. David Brill, the congressman. Gosar is the Republican representative from Arizona. Says his siblings are disgruntled Hillary supporters, and Lenin Mao and Kim Jong-un would be proud. Says you can't pick your family. He's part of the clip here. He's also released a statement that says, to the 6 angry Democrat Gosars, I'll see you at Mom and Dad's house. Watch this. Here's how it sort of unveils right here. Watch.
My name is Tim Gosar.
David Gosar.
Grace Gosar.
Joan Gosar.
Gaston Gosar.
Jennifer Gosar.
Paul Gosar is my brother.
My brother.
And I endorse Dr. Brill.
Dr. Brill wholeheartedly endorsed Dr. David Brill for Congress.
So when you watch the ad, do you think, or these are actors or these are constituents? They're neither.
They're his.
None of them live in Arizona. I mean, this is awful. None of them live in Arizona. They just are.
Then what does it matter if you support him?
Well, because the Brill guy's using it. Look, his own siblings don't trust the guy. But I mean, is that what we're going to do now? Where we put politics ahead of family?
I know. Does that mean they're never going to talk to him again? Or I know. I hate that.
I don't think that's a good ad for Brill. I mean, I know that it seems like the instinct is it's a slam dunk. His family doesn't trust him, but to me, it seems like that family is really screwed up.
Yeah, the fact that they would all do that. Everybody, just because you're related to someone doesn't mean you're going to have the same beliefs and views, so that's fine. But to come out against your sibling, ooh.
That's awful. So many people have put politics ahead of religion and family. It's replaced.
Yeah.
They have this big gaping hole in their heart, and that's where they put all that stuff, and you end up with ugliness like that. That's awful.
Yeah.
I was just shocked by it.
I know, that's crazy. Goodness. Okay, so Six Flags in St. Louis is looking for someone who's willing to spend 30 hours in a slightly used coffin.
What?
Yes, they will select 6 people and commit them to a coffin from October 13th at 1 p.m. to October 14th at 7 p.m. Here's why they're going to do it, okay? You do get designated bathroom breaks, but you will be disqualified for leaving the coffin for any reason. The winner will receive $300.
Okay.
Is that right? That's all it is? $300? 2 2019 Gold Season passes, a fright test prize package. If more than one person completes the challenge, there will be a random drawing. So if you stay in there for 30 hours, you go win $300, a pass.
Well, they give bathroom breaks.
They do get bathroom breaks.
There was a, if I recall this correctly, like radio stations used to do these contests where you'd win the car if you remained in contact with the car. And then the last person there
would win something.
But you had to stay there. And then this was before the mandatory bathroom breaks, and somebody got sick because they were, whatever that happens to you when you don't go to the bathroom.
Why wouldn't you just go, man?
Well, you
just
probably
go.
should. But I remember reading about that. Like some radio station kind of got in trouble. Yeah.
Gosh, I would not do that.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Hold your pee for what? A Wii? Yeah,
like the Wii console.
So the last person to go, and then somebody had health issues.
Yeah. Hi.
They died? Oh, Lord. They're telling me they died.
Well, we've got a slightly used coffin at Six Flags in St. Louis that you could be buried in.
For a Wii.
I don't
Well, Meghan Markle reveals the something blue she carried down the aisle at her wedding to Prince Harry. It was a piece of dress she wore on their first date.
Aww.
The something blue is a traditional good luck charm many brides carry or wear at the weddings, along with something old, something new, and something borrowed. The piece of blue fabric was woven into Meghan's veil.
How pretty.
This is like a zombie wedding. It will not die. It's just undead. You can't kill it. We got to talk about it each and every day. Please.
I can't help him, folks. He's dead on the inside. He's dead on the inside. It's okay. It's okay. I love Meghan, and I love talking about it every day. And I know that he doesn't read through our scripts, as I pointed out. So I know every time we bring it up, it says
it's always a surprise to me.
He's like, Meghan Markle.
What'd you say? How do I order breakfast again?
This morning, this is my favorite thing. We go to breakfast a lot together, me, Lee, and our photographer, Cody, after we shoot something.
Yeah.
Cody and I can recite Lee's breakfast order in our sleep. It's the same thing every time. 3 eggs. The way they're cooked varies. Sometimes over medium, sometimes scrambled with cheese. Sliced tomatoes and bacon.
Yeah.
Cody and I could literally recite it in our sleep.
Right.
Every time when he orders his breakfast, it's as if it's a surprise to him. He says, I'll do 3 eggs. Scrambled with cheese. I'm going to do, this morning he asked for 3 tomatoes. And I was like, do you mean sliced? He goes, yes, thank you. He goes, what else do I want? I was like, bacon.
But
he was
see,
like,
that's the upside of dementia.
Is it?
Yeah, everything's always a surprise.
It's all new again.
This is great.
I'm telling you, it's like that he orders so slow and literally acts shocked by his own selection, even though it's the same thing every time. Yes. Anyway.
Well, people are lighting up social media outrage, of course they are, over a pair of Golden Goose sneakers made to look as if they're taped across the toe and heel, accusing the Italian fashion brand of glorifying poverty. Sneakers cost $530, described on Nordstrom's website as crumpy. Hold it all together tape is what they say. It details a distressed leather sneaker in a retro low profile, has signature sidewall star and a grungy rubber cup sole.
Okay, so if you've never heard of this brand before, Golden Goose, their whole thing is luxury sneakers that look worn in. That's their whole thing. It's kind of a high fashion thing. Lots of models wear these and stuff.
Who are the outraged people? It's like 2 people
just
that
don't
somehow
buy them.
Know how to get to the media.
I know. Just don't even buy them if you don't like them. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
I mean, that's the whole thing with distressed jeans, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just a style. That's all it is.
Because I remember when that became a thing, where you had holes in your jeans, old guys would go, why would you go buy a pair of jeans with holes in them?
I remember vividly asking for some Abercrombie & Fitch torn jeans for Christmas, and they were like $80 at the time when I was in like high school, and my grandmother was like, I'm not paying $80 for you for Christmas for pants with holes in them. And I was like,
makes sense.
Okay.
All right. Well, again, we mentioned it earlier, but Tiger won the 2018 Tour Championship.
Woo!
It's the first victory in more than 5 years. He actually got emotional. Competed. What?
Tiger has nothing to do with Weight Watchers. Sorry about that, friends.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, this happened at East Lake, down there in Atlanta. Sunday's win gives 14th-time major champion 80 career victories. He's only 2 behind Sam Snead. Sam Snead won 82. People just don't think about that. Wood's last win was August 2013.
I saw a video online of all the spectators following him around.
It's crazy.
I mean, it looked like an amoeba moving.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Congratulations to Tiger. It's a long time coming. Glad to see that
good
he's
for
back.
golf.
It is good for golf.
And this is the best week ever, because now we begin. Oh, and you're going to tell us about it, the Ryder Cup.
Oh yes.
And we got a little game I think we're going to play where Hayley tells us all about it. Can't wait to hear it.
We're going to explain that game coming up. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be good. All right, those are our hot topics today.
All right, stick around. If there's anything Lexington has in spades, it's great places to eat.
Yes, coming up, we're taking you inside the brand new Sedona Tap House restaurant. We'll be right back.